Okay, so hey guys, welcome to this segment of the stream. This is also going to be a separate video. If you've seen this video, welcome again. And in this part of the stream, or if you're watching this in the video, we're going to be doing the updated room tour. Now, I came up with this idea last month, I believe in June. Now, this has been a long time coming because I've been planning this. I planned this for a little while, and obviously with my last room it was a bit squashed. I wanted some things changed. I wanted extra room so I can like work, and I also wanted to split off my workspace and my living space in a hall. If you don't get what that means, I'll show you in a little bit, but for now we're done with the brand new room so far, and this is obviously what it looks like if you see behind the camera. Now, this isn't how it looks in the plans, but I mean, we can obviously get to that. So far it's nowhere near done. I have loads of plans to like update this while I still have the time here. I can, and yeah, who knows, maybe one day we can actually make my dream room, and we'll just have to see what happens. So I'm currently in Bloxburg right now, and this is the plan for my room. I created this all by hand, and I know there's some stuff I still need to put in, so I'm gonna real quick do that. So I put the curtains in, sorry. And this is the plans for the room. Now, I spent quite a little while making this, and I'm super happy with how it's turned out. And yeah, this is how it's turned out. So I'll show you from the living plan how it is. Well, from as we go into the room. Actually, let's hop out and actually into the live mode, I guess that's what you can kind of call it. Okay, and this is how it is. Let me real quick turn on my light. That is dodgy as always. Actually quite realistic as well, because my light is kind of like this. I can show you guys what it looks like in a little bit. However, right now, this is when you walk in. This is my small, like, actual living space. This is where I spend most of my time. Well, not most of my time, but where I spend my time, like, sleeping, or if I'm just, like, sat in bed doing nothing all day. So over here to the left is the wardrobe. This is where I split off my actual main area, and then that's my dresser where I just keep all my clothing and stuff as well. The TV, which faces towards my bed, which is hidden in this little corner. Now, if you guys do already know this little corner, you do know that I used to have my wardrobe there, and my bed was actually to here, like just left on my desk, and it was kind of like cramped. There was a lot of like unnecessary lack of space, if you know what I mean. So obviously we've changed that around now. We put the bed here, and then everything else is as it is here. Now we walk in between these, which I've measured out, and they've got a lot of space in them. This is my main working area, and this hasn't happened, and neither is this, but there's something that can happen in the future. They're just kind of seats where, say, like me and a friend, or me and Isaac hang out like one night. We can just kind of sit here. I was planning to put a TV there, but I have to go there instead because I don't think the cable's long enough, and I haven't got the cubbies for that yet either. Now, I think possibly we could hang it up on that wall, and then I can just rotate it out every time, depending on where I want it. But so far, that's what we've got. And the carpet hasn't happened yet either. My carpet's black, so that's not very late, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, there's little cubby things I want to do. This stretches up to the top of my wall. No, it's not actually how it's supposed to be, because my ceiling's a bit, like, dodgy. This part back here where the windows are, it kind of, like, slants up and then into the main roof, if you get what I mean. But that's just what I managed to come up with so far, and yeah. So it's kind of like high ceilings, kind of not, but you know what I mean. I'll show you in the actual tower. Look at Bloxburg out there. I found out actually I lived in Bloxburg here, kind of thing. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, this is my corkboard. This is supposed to be my whiteboard, and if you don't know already, where is it? Actually, I think it's behind my thing. I actually used to have this whiteboard. It used to be hung up here, but obviously I can't do that at the moment because we've got the wallpaper, and we kind of don't want to damage the wallpaper, even though it already is. Love to see it, but I want to hang it up again, so we can kind of like have a plan for these streams or something. Maybe I can put it this time, because it seems like it has enough space back here, so you guys can like kind of see that as it is. But obviously for now that's what we've got, and I kind of want to I can actually move that when I go back into build mode if I want to make any final plans. And actually I can't put it there because my Kirby thing's going to be there, isn't it? We'll just have to see what happens. Not everything's final. Desk will stay where it is, and obviously I was quite happy with the desk as it was back in the corner of this room. I think it's just really good where it is, and I'm going to keep it here for as long as I can. If I want to change it, then obviously I can change it because I've got loads of room to change stuff, and obviously this isn't the full thing, but I want to keep it where it is for now. Might keep it for a little few years longer, and might actually keep it forever because this is a good space where I can sit. Right, these are supposed to be little spaces here where I can like sit down and stuff, but that hasn't happened. Instead, we've got a cat bed and, well, 2 cat beds, and I've got a little thing here as well. I'm not going to really make them because you'll see them in the video anyway, but if I made them I would, but I'm not going to, so I've got little spaces there as well. And that is about it. Now, I know my ceiling's grey. It's not actually grey in the thing, but I kind of forgot to change it. And so I've got a brick wall here. That's where I'm currently working. I can sit in that chair now and just show you that's the brick wall that's currently facing in front of me. And then the rest of my walls is bricks currently only on one wall, and the rest of it's kind of like this dodgy texture, which I don't know how to explain, but I've kind of put it with leather because it looks the most similar in Bloxburg. But yeah, that's that. And I usually have my curtains closed all the time because you know what I'm like. And that is everything for this, and I'm super happy with how it's turned out. Now it's time to show you the full room and in real life because I'm super excited to do this now. And obviously I said it's been a long time in the making. I designed this possibly actually the same week we made it. We made it on the weekend. I think it was just a week before I went away for the weekend, and we made it that just the week before, and I think I designed it that same week, but we put it up on the weekend, which honestly was really quick. I wasn't expecting it to start that quick actually, but there was a lot of struggle we had with it, which I'm not really going to explain. I can possibly explain it in the live stream if you want to know, but obviously just leave a comment with that and I can explain a little story time. However, it's now time to show you guys the room, and I'm now going to switch from this to this. Welcome to the brand new room. Now, I'm super happy with how this has turned out, and I'm super excited to show you how it looks and everything like that. It's still a bit messy, but obviously that's just how my room. I think the black carpet is a bit dodgy in its own way, but I'm going to show you guys this now, and then we can finish off the video and we can go back to the main live stream. Now, please enjoy. So I haven't actually showed you guys the actual door itself, but I've got the sign in here that just says gaming in progress, eye contact and small talk is unavailable. Not really, but I should really put a please knock sign on there because I do get disturbed quite a lot in videos. However, and this is the room. Now, I'm going to close that behind me. Light's already on. So this is my wardrobe. Obviously I just keep all my stuff in there. School stuff's up the top, but you don't really want to see that. And then I've got my radiator down here with a towel on top. I used to clean my windows, like I ever do. Don't really need cleaning in the summer. Bed's down here. Obviously it's different to my other one, but we have to make do with what we've got. I can lie down here and watch TV on my own, even though it's kind of small on my phone. And I'm not too sure what it looked like in actual frame, but that's completely fine. And then I've got my clock here, which accurately tells me the time, even though we have to set it every time we turn it off and on. And then I've got my Xbox remote here, some spare stuff like Allen keys and stuff. I don't use them. Here I got my Amazon Fire remote, and this one just does everything that does, but in obviously a different form because we use Amazon here. We're Amazon addicts, as you'll most likely see in a second. Hairbrush to brush my hair every morning. Masking case, COVID case does decide to spike up again, like that's going to be helpful. Anyway, through here we have my Xbox and my Alexa over there, and luckily she doesn't turn on because that would be very nice. I got a wobble in case I'm thirsty during the night, but obviously it's fine. Got my beanie. I don't wear it enough. I think I've worn it in a couple of streams before, but it's completely fine because I don't use it as much as I do. And then obviously I've got my 2 drawers there, that we're not going to look through because why would we? That's just some spare stuff as well. Black curtains again. Actually, black curtains on both sides. And we've got a cat out here. It's kind of destroyed by the cats now, but it'll do, it'll do. And then here I've just got some spare stuff as well, and a dehumidifier. Just keeps the moisture out of my room. I've got 2 chairs. This one's obviously the one I use. And that's just a spare one in case I decide to come over. Very messy desk. I don't really tidy it much, but the cable situation at the back's much worse. We're not going to talk about that if my lighting wants to work. Then there's my whiteboard again. Got a fan in case it gets hot during the summer because the UK has been getting incredibly warm recently. I've got a torch, don't use it. Headphones in case these ones die. I've got my around my neck at the moment. Water bottle. I don't use that. I use that during the day, obviously. I've got an Xbox remote that connects to my PC. That's what I use to play other things like Forza or something like that, but I think that's what I did before on one of my older streams, but yeah. Then I've got another light here which we could have used, but obviously we've got the ring light now. And that can keep out of the way. I've got a camera which I don't use. I could possibly take that on holiday with me in a couple of weeks. Actually, on Monday, if you're watching this right now, Monday the 8th, because it's currently August 4th. Charger, broken one. Fitbit, which I need to charge, but I don't use. That's the Fitbit charger. And that's supposed to go on my camera, but it came off. Now, I'm going to sit down here again, because then now we can see my stream panel. I use Streamlabs, if you don't know already, but you possibly will by now because I've been using it for as long as I can remember streaming. And then we've got my camera over here. I've got a Logitech 1080p stream cam, 60 FPS as well. Thanks, parents. Then I've got both Corsair mouse and Corsair keyboard. Corsair are actually incredible brands. They do absolutely incredible hardware and stuff like that you can use for your PCs. Works very well. I've got a volume button here which I don't use at all, but I can also mute stuff. And this mouse mat is by Orki. Also incredibly cool. Incredibly light, soft actually. Rests well in my hands. And then over here is my Elgato HD60S. This is what I use to stream Animal Crossing and stuff on my Switch. And this is what I can use to control my camera light, which I can make yellow, white and blue. I like to have a blue just so it keeps the warmest, just so it keeps like, doesn't blind my eyes out basically. And I can change the brightness of it and go from light all the way to dark. Usually I keep it at the lightest just so it shines in my face a bit more when I've got my lights off. And both my monitors are still Acer's. I use Acer monitors. This model is the K222 and this is the V223. And I'm currently sat in Bloxburg as well because I've just finished recording the room plan. And my friend is coming to actually try and make me a house for the future. Now I've got obviously monitor stands to go. This one is by Dehumidifier. I think that's how you say it. If I'm wrong, then obviously please correct me. And then this one is also by Dehumidifier. And they're incredible ones as well. I would connect them both together and possibly have it just at this corner, but obviously that's completely fine. And my microphone is a blue snowball. I've been using that for many of my videos now. And I'm super happy with that as well. And this is also one more thing down here. I've got the 2 cat beds. That one isn't used. That one's used by the younger one. And that's my shelf as well that I said earlier. With a pug. I got a pug. Now I've got Animal Crossing on here, which I actually need to put, oh no, I put it on my Switch this morning. So I've got Animal Crossing and I have Yoshi's Crafted World here. I actually really need to go back downstairs, but if you want to see me play that for possibly in a live stream, we could speedrun it. or just to do a nice playthrough on a separate video, then please obviously do let me know. I got a Rubik's Cube which I can't solve, so I'm just leaving it how it is. And that is the entire room. I'm super happy with this, and that is all thanks to you guys. Now I'm going to put you back here. You guys are going to go back here now, so I'm going to put you there, and welcome back. Now, that is it for my room tour. Thank you so much for supporting me over the years, and I'm incredibly happy with how good it's turned out so far. Obviously everything here that you see today is not final, and I do expect to possibly change it in the near future. But for now, that's everything we've got. Thank you so much for supporting me over the years, and thank you for watching this room tour, and I'll let back to the main live stream now where we can enjoy some more games and answer the chat and stuff like that. So thank you very much, guys. And if you're watching the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.